Could the Teen Titans or the Titans ever come to the DCEU, the movies? I think it's possible. I know there's a streaming show going on right now, a streaming show that I think is, for the most part, pretty good, even though, the writers don't always know what to do with that show. I mean, this is the DC multiverse we're talking about, so we could have a different version for the movies. And I think that, some future DCEU movies could introduce, teenage or preteen versions of characters if, the writers and producers and directors wanted to go there, right? I mean, Robin might show up in Robert Pattinson's Batman movies. There have been, I think, or supposed to have been, some Robins in All Grown Up in Ben Affleck's, section of the Batman multiverse, right? Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman could introduce Wonder Girl. They could find some way to introduce like Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, and others. I don't know what they would do with Cyborg though, because Cyborg is a Teen Titan in the comics originally, but the movies have him in the Justice League. But, they could just not have Cyborg be in the Titans. He can just be in the Justice League and they can just find some other members to fill the Cyborg slot. They could introduce Wally West, one version of Wally West. Both versions of Wally West have been members of the Titans team in the comics. But, they could introduce Wally West in The Flash. Although I don't really know if they would do Wally West so soon. I mean, they haven't even really given Barry Allen his own movie yet. But sometime down the line, there could be some younger Flash introduced. So I think that the Teen Titans or the Titans, they could come to the movies someday. I don't know when, but it could work. And they could also use the movies as an opportunity to put some of the teenage characters, some popular younger characters, they could make them Titans who haven't really been Titans in the comics, or at least not that long, or not as famously as, people like Wonder Girl and Robin and stuff. People like Static, Blue Beetle, Batgirl, Supergirl, or one of the Shazam kids, right? They could have any popular teen or younger hero join the movie Titans at one point. It could be interesting. But I certainly think it's a possibility that DC could explore. I know there could be problems, though, because the Titans are supposed to be younger versions of heroes, right? So it might be hard to get all these younger versions of heroes to join at the same time. Because, the actors get older. Like if they introduce one younger character, 5 years later to introduce a new one, they're not both going to be necessarily the right age to join the Teen Titans together. So when they first introduce the Teen Titans, they might just have to call them the Titans to handle, some people being older and some people being younger. But anyways, I think that they could definitely introduce that team in the movies, even though there's a streaming show, because, DC's all about having different versions of characters running around at the same time, if they want to. So, I think a Titans movie or Teen Titans movie could be very successful if they did it like that. But what do you think? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.